All right, welcome to the show. My name's Lloyd Ross, and this is all about how to blah, 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 blah. What are we doing here? How's the intro go? Shit. When you start a YouTube channel, you have to have an introduction, and I just completely balls it up, right? So let's start again. Clap, clap. All right, welcome to the show. My name is Lloyd Ross, and I'm here to teach you all about money that you wish you learned in school, all right? So this particular lesson is on should I save or pay off my credit card? Should I save or pay off my credit card? Yeah, I think it happens a lot. People like, normally the question is more around should I invest or pay off my credit card? So this particular question someone sent in called should I save or pay off my credit card? Well, the reality is that if you have a credit card, it's costing you money. So if you've got any savings outside your emergency fund, which is the money you don't touch unless it's for an emergency, hence the name, emergency fund. If you don't have one of those, create one, right? An emergency fund is usually 3 months worth of income, just so you know. So if you haven't got one of those, go create that. Once you've done that, then you pay off your credit card before you save. Here's why. If a credit card's costing you 20% in interest, okay, someone is making 20% a year off you. You're the money tree, right? And they're making money off you. And so you have to stop that because you want to make money for yourself, not give someone else money. So if your credit card's 20% interest a year, and you owe, let's say, for example, $10,000 on your credit card, it's costing you $2,000 a year just in interest to have that debt. Okay, so do you save or do you pay off the credit card? You pay off the credit card, right? Because if you save $10,000 for the year and you had a $10,000 credit card, the credit card will cost you $2,000 a year. Your savings will be like $200 a year. So what would you prefer to do? Would you prefer to make $200 a year or save $2,000 a year? That's the difference. It's nice and simple and easy to understand. Benjamin Franklin says, a penny saved is a penny earned, right? That's what he used to say. He doesn't say it now, he's dead. But he used to say it. Really wise dude. But if you haven't read his autobiography, go read it. Some wonderful lessons in there. But basically, you want to save $2,000 instead of make $200. Make sense? So it makes sense to pay off the credit card. But let me tell you something. Paying off debt is really painful, laborious, and annoying. But you know what? You caused that. Rub your nose in it, right? You make a mistake, you rub your nose in it. Right? I used to rub my nose in my mistakes. I still do. I'm like, I'm going to rub my nose in that mistake so I don't make it again. And having a lot of credit card debt is a mistake when it comes to wealth creation, right? There's a time and a place for credit cards. Not all bad. It's not the credit card's fault. It's your fault. It's my fault, right? We got to take extreme ownership of our money. It's not the bank's fault. It's not the credit card's fault. It's our fault. We're the ones that couldn't control our dopamine. We're the ones that couldn't control our retail therapy. We're the ones that needed something now, not later. We're the ones that didn't earn what we want to create. We just create a credit card and create now, right? It's a microwave mentality. It ain't going to make you wealthy, right? So you got to take ownership of that, extreme ownership of your money. So that means it's your fault when you don't make good money decisions. Obviously, I'm here to educate you and teach you. And, I've made plenty of poor money decisions too, right? That's how you learn. So I want to make sure you don't have to repeat the same mistakes I did, which is why I'm here. If you have a credit card debt, look at the interest payment. If it's high, pay it off ASAP. If it's a lot lower or interest-free, it's not costing you anything, but at some point it will. Those interest-free credit cards, they eventually get you. And so you don't want to use credit cards to pay off another one. You're just delaying the inevitable. So here's what you do. You cop it on the chin. You cop it sweet, boom, and you face it head on. And you say, I'm going to save the money purely to pay the credit card off. And I'm going to play this boring game over and over again until it's gone. Because the financial peace that you'll get from that is immeasurable. It's so valuable. To have financial peace of mind at night, to sleep well, knowing you have no debt, is extremely valuable. And it's worth way more than what you could get at investing. It really is. So there's more to it than just the numbers and the math. It's also peace of mind. And I think that if you want money to buy happiness, and it can, that's how it does that. It creates peace for you. And that's what I would do. I would pay the credit card off first and then save. Now, when you're saving, it's not just people... I'm going to do a different lesson on this about saving, okay? So I won't do it now. You don't want to just save, okay? There has to be an objective behind it. So the next lesson I'll talk about, maybe on the next YouTube clip, I'll do this, all right? And I'll teach you why you ought to be saving, okay? But firstly, to answer the question, pay off the credit cards, okay? Put them away, cut them up. You don't need them. Learn to earn what you buy. Too many people, and ones I coach and have helped, the one mental framework or mindset shift they've made is they used to, before I started helping them, these are the ones in my mentorship program, before I started helping them, they would buy something they couldn't afford and then pay it off. That's just their whole mentality. Like, buy a holiday, then pay it off. Buy that, then learn how to pay it off. That's horrible. And Afterpay and Klarna and ZipPay and all these buy now, pay later. That's dreadful. They're all coming crashing down because people can't. Long story, but that's not good money management, and that's not good for you. Okay, so earn what you're gonna buy before you buy it. Have it in cash. Okay, that's the lesson. All right, and it's a basic lesson, but it's important. So I'm gonna do another lesson shortly, but I hope you enjoyed that one. Pay the credit card off before you save. Okay, as long as you've got an emergency fund. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button so you can help us build a huge YouTube channel and impact millions and millions of people about money, and really be practical with the money lessons that I teach here, and be real with it and be straight up. All right, that's what I want. So hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment, share this with a friend, and of course check out the description there. We've got some cool links in there for you, and I'll see you on the next lesson.